Deion Sanders got a lot of backlash because people got the situation wrong, and I'm going to explain it right after the bumper. What's happening, everybody? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, made some news because it looked like, now all the headlines read, and they were wrong, they all read that he walked out of SWAC Media Days because he got called Deion. It's more than that. Now, let me explain to you the situation. So Deion Sanders obviously is the head coach at Jackson State University. They were at SWAC Media Days. Deion's doing the media thing. He's answering different questions, going to different tables, listening to different reporters. And so he gets to a reporter that he seems to know. He says, hey, go to, I think the guy's name was Nick. He said, go to Nick. I know Nick. He's a good guy, whatever. And so Nick starts off the question and says, hey, Deion, blah, blah, blah. And Deion's like, oh, Nick, don't call me Deion. Refer to me as Coach Prime, Coach Deion, Coach Sanders, whatever. But don't call me Deion because you wouldn't call Nick Saban Deion. And so then the guy proceeds to say, yeah, dude, I call Nick Saban Nick all the time. It's like, well, no, you don't, because he'd curse you out if you called him Nick Saban. Now, I can't confirm whether that's true or not, but that's what Deion says. And so the guy, this is where the disrespect happens. So Deion says that, and the guy says, okay, Deion, and like trying to be funny, trying to be smart aleck. That was blatant disrespect. Now, as someone who works in the media, as someone who has talked to coaches, as someone who does these kind of things, be on press conferences or whatever, I can tell you the coaches get called by their first name all the time. I'll tell you that straight up. If the name's Nick Saban, people will be like, hey, Nick, or Kirby Smart, hey, Kirby, Dabo Sweeney, hey, Dabo, blah, blah, blah. They don't always call you coach because the media, the journalists, the guys that do my job, there are the reporters. They aren't your players. They don't have to call you coach. You're not their coach. You know what I'm saying? But somebody as a former athlete who played, high school football, whatever, when I talk to the coaches, I do refer to them. If I was talking to Coach Deion, I'd be like, hey, Coach Prime, blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, Coach Helton, which is at WKU. Hey, Coach Saban, blah, blah, blah. Because that's just like the player in me. You're a coach, I call you coach. If you're, just like if you're a doctor, you call you doctor or whatever. That's just what I do. But as a journalist, you don't have to refer to these coaches as coach, right? Like they're not your coach. You're doing a job, they're doing a job. You refer to them as their name. It is what it is. But what Deion was saying, and I can understand this and I can feel this. If a coach, as a journalist and as a reporter, if a coach was to say, hey, guys, don't refer to me as Nick Saban, refer to me as Coach Saban or Coach Nick or whatever. Don't refer to me as Deion, refer to me as Coach Prime or Coach Sanders or whatever. If that's their preference, then you should be able to give them that decency and dignity to say, okay, coach, I'll refer to you as that. The problem with the reporter at the SWAC Media Days was that he didn't care about that. It was blatant disrespect. If the man just sat there and told you, don't call me that, then don't call him that. Like he literally just told you. It's enough of me yapping about it. I'm actually going to show you the video of the incident that took place between the two. It's on Deion's Instagram. It's right here, and we're going to play it.
Thanks, Coach. Okay, let me get Nick. Nick's a good guy. Nick Sus, you're up.
Hey, Deion, I was just wondering if you could.
Oh, let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Deion.
I call Nick Saban Nick.
No, you don't. That's a lie. You call Nick Nick, you get cussed out on the spot. You don't do that. You treat me like Nick.
Okay, Deion.
So that's what happened. Because, like I said, the reporter said, okay, Deion, blatant disrespect. And that led to Deion walking out. Now, I saw a bunch of memes and a bunch of stuff like, your mama named you Deion, I'm going to call you Deion. And like I said, reporters, journalists, whoever aren't required to call you coach. You're not the coach. Like, so I can understand bro's statement on that. You can call the head coach, just like if I were to meet you. I'm not going to call you if I don't know. I'm just going to call you by name. My name's Jeff. People call me Jeff. But if someone asks you, like, hey, don't call me blah, 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 call me coach, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be referred to, at least in this setting. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to reporters. I'm talking about my team. I'm promoting Jackson State. I want you to call me coach. I get why he felt disrespected. And I also understand why he got up and walked and went to the next media outlet. And he didn't walk out of the media days. Let's make this clear. I want to make sure everybody knows this. He did not walk out of media days. He just left that stand with that reporter. And he made that clear after. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Do you believe Deion Sanders is doing a lot by leaving and getting upset that man called him Deion and not coach? Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. at the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at VF Sports Show. We post content on there all the time. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Peace.